sort of the fringe of the model airplane world in that we really like quiet gliders. So today we're going to be showing two types of gliders. We have the kind with flat wings, which are aileron-controlled gliders, and those you have controlled ailerons on the wings. Then we also have the kind that have these curved wings. Those are called polyhedral wings, and those just have controls on the rudders and the elevators. They're mainly built out of, well, the old ones tend to be built out of balsa wood, and a lot of us people like still building out of balsa wood, and then we cover it with a plastic coating, and then we shrink wrap it with a plastic covering that you iron on, and it makes it nice and tight. But the more high-performance gliders have definitely gone to fiberglass and even more modern materials like Kevlar and graphite. The more indestructible ones are made out of foam, or maybe foam covered with fiberglass. And foam is a great kind of material to learn if it's your first glider. You can crash it a lot.
Okay, looks like we've got a couple other warbirds spooling up. We have our small warbirds of the day. These are electric powered. Lindsay Miller will be flying an F4U Corsair. It's got a 3-bladed prop and a retractable landing gear. Looks like Jacob just landed with the T-28 Trojan. Like I said, Jacob just turned 12 years old. Him and Matthew Smith are about the same age. Matthew will be flying a B-25. Okay, Lindsay's taxiing the Corsair out. Corsair's got retractable landing gear on it. The gear will go back and rotate. All electric powered. Owned by Michael Redu. And he's just about airborne. Looks like he aborted the takeoff. A lot of the pilots, they don't like it. They have the chance to pull the power back, say, I want to take off again. Got Boeing 777. Twin ducted fans. Got two motors, basically big leaf blowers, sucking air in the front, blowing it out the back. Okay, T-34 is airborne. Plenty of performance in the airplane. Jacob's landing with the T-28 Trojan. Our wing walker's coming back. Looks like she's still strapped to the top side in the Great Lakes. Find a seat, pull out your chairs if you brought some, or if you have any, we've got what we can. Stay behind the spectator line is all we ask.
So he got knocked off the winch line a little bit early, and he's doing a nice save on that, and then he's going to be gliding in probably the rest of the game. Schedule events available in our information raffle booth. It has a generic outline of what we're doing at what times. We'll stick to it as best as possible. A couple of neat surprises in store for today, one of which is the St. Clair County Sheriff's helicopter is going to come by and do a demonstration.
Throttling up. Roll it out. Wheels up. Snoopy's going after him. You may not see this every day, but you can see it every year for the past 8 or 10 years that I've been around here. Sector 6, Snoop. There you go. Got him. That's the ultimate evasive maneuver. There we go. Okay, I think Snoopy's got 3 hits on him so far. We'll see which one of them concedes. The first one to land loses. As he patiently waits for the Red Baron to give him his due course so that he can land. And this breeze, this is hovering, this is a helicopter. It's different because once he's in, it goes to taxi. One moves it sideways to win. On the wheels! Round of applause for Snoopy, landed on the wheels. We've got some great scale models here. Majority of these models are built by people that are just pre-designed, pre-manufactured kits that we finished the assembly on.
Exploding
Okay, we're going to go ahead and recover our jump aircraft, the helicopter. We had one skydiver that felt like he wasn't going to pop or shoot, so I'm going to recover him at some point today. So we got 2 of them back safely.
Great.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and recover our jump aircraft, the helicopter. We had one skydiver that felt like he wasn't going to pop or shoot, so I'm going to recover him at some point today. So we got 2 of them back safely.
Hi, my name is Sean Berkheimer. I've been flying RC for 33 years. I started when I was 15. The airplanes I have here, this is a scratch-built Italian fighter called a MHAT 202. That's for a specific class of warbird pylon racing. It's powered with a Rossi 45. Then we have a sport flying airplane called a Bucker Youngmeister, which is electric powered, weighs about 3.5 pounds, very relaxing flyer, kind of a neat little airplane. And the jet down here at the end is kind of a unique story. We were out here flying one evening, and somebody who was fishing at the ponds north of our field, while he was fishing, found the airplane floating in the pond. I wanted to know if we could do anything about finding its rightful owner, so I've got it here with a tag on it saying, "I'm lost." So if anybody who can identify it correctly to let me know it's theirs, then I will gladly return it to them.
About 100 miles an hour is going around right now. I think it's a 3.0 cubic inch engine, about 20,000 RPM. And they'll frequently do combat with these in competitions around the United States. The thing you gotta remember too is you've got a set of control lines, top and bottom, they do get wound up. Okay, Corsair P-47 again. Okay, PT-19s. Don't forget, those 2 airplanes look alike, and they need to make sure they're following the right one. Smoke on one of them. If you look at the wrong airplane and fly the wrong airplane, you'll be in the ground. Okay, nice low pass, P-47 pulling up, Corsair down low, and lower. Not much daylight left between the wings and the ground. Okay, PT's bombing the field again here. It's our free air show here for the community today where we showcase everything in radio control. We put up some warbirds this morning a little early right before our racing section, which is going to begin in a couple of minutes. We're going to go through some go fast and turn left for you. They hold about, most of these big giant scales, hold about a quarter of a gallon of fuel. Nice slow roll of the point there. If you notice he's right upside down, he's popped the gear switch, and as he comes out, there's his landing gear. Chris will then go do a pass, come by, and make sure that the gear pass, we call it, make sure the gear are down. Looks like they have the engine issues resolved with the P-51. They're going to go up for a quick flight here while they're starting up.
We're going to have like 5 or 6 trainers out here with instructors, and they're going to offer you a chance on a buddy box with a separate transmitter to try flying. And it's about a 2-minute experience each. It's completely free, so it's just for a serve. And we'll have you come out the center taxiway if you want to try an airplane, or the left taxiway, which is off to the north for a helicopter. Dave Neves is graciously helping out with that this year.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a race. 8 laps. Okay, 1 lap down. Sean's in the lead, followed by Kevin. And we got a late entry, a little electric airplane that's going to sneak in the race and go have some fun with them. So electrics can race too. Pretty fast. So Kevin and Sean are pretty well even matched. We got 6 laps to go. I think about 5 to go.
Okay, so my name is Mark Curtis. I've been flying gliders, sailplanes if you will, for a whopping 3 months. And that's this foamy one here, Easy Beginner, is what I bought about 3 months ago. Somehow I ended up flying a demo in an air show 3 months later, which I find rather interesting. And I just bought another glider, one of these big ones from another person here. So now I have 2 gliders.
Racing section, and moving on to a trainer demo in a few minutes, a little early right. Racing section, and moving on to a trainer demo in a few minutes, a little early right. I think the lawnmower's got an attitude there. It's trying to cut the lawn even though we've already done it. There you go, folks. How about that? That's what the picture is, I think. Okay, Matt, you're fired. It just disappeared. Okay. I almost believe that. Oh, you did a loop on that. Look at that. Oh, barrel roll. Sorry. We'll try the loop next time. High-speed lawnmower pass. There you go. How about that? Oh no! We got somebody going to get him now. Holy cow! Look at this. Superman going after the lawnmower. What next? Well, that's Superman. We're in really a lot of trouble, folks. Well, that perfect picture too, watching Superman try to fly. And I didn't even know where to try. Looks like the lawnmower in the final approach, hopefully. Superman started out of the sky. And the lawnmower's down. Well done. I think the lawnmower did a great job. I think Superman's just trying to show off right now. There's an eagle overhead up here looking down and kind of wondering what the heck is going on here.
That makes a difference.
So my name's Keith Casas. I've been flying power for about 10, 11 years now. My father grew up in New York building model airplanes for flying control line and other small aircraft like that, so I grew up doing it with him. And we started off on gliders, and we still fly together almost every weekend or so. We do have occasionally a pair of 19s live in that slope. And we just enjoy doing this. We tend to travel all over the country, going to events. We went to Top Gun this year in Florida. We're heading out to Colorado for Warbirds over the Rockies, but nothing like the event here in our own home field at Comcast.
Certainly hope you're enjoying our free air show. If you just joined us, I know the buses have been running full. Welcome to Santa Clara County Watercraft Sky Park Air Show 2011. Lots of cool to do this afternoon. We just started this afternoon. One of our giant scale of warbird sections that is for a large watercraft out there today. Make sure on your way out, ladies and gentlemen, fill out a survey from the bus or the information group. You want to know how you heard about the show, maybe what you like. Don't forget about the raffle today at 3 o'clock. Eavesdropping present today. So we're giving away lots of cool prizes, one of which is a full
fluid into the exhaust. It could be automatic transmission fluid, different types of things that burn off. It goes into the hot exhaust that atomizes and causes the smoke to come out. And a little lever on their transmitter starts a pump, and that pump goes. Makes sense? Who's out with Mike? Sorry. Yeah, just stay out there with it, so I know. Just stay with Mike, so we know what's going on. Got a landing here on the steerman coming in. Nice stable approach. And he pointed it down a little bit, but it's down safe. Lower applause for Mike with his big steerman. You've probably seen them all hand propping airplanes or doing an electric start on them. A lot of them have retractable landing gear. Flaps on them, all kinds of neat devices involved. The landing gear on all these are either mechanically or electrically or pneumatically operated. If they're mechanical, electric, they have a push rod or something that pushes the gear and brings the gear up. If they are pneumatic, they have a little air tank in the airplane that fill up, goes 100 psi, and then the air tank will have a valve. The valve moves and brings the gear up or brings the gear down. It's pretty amazing what you can get hardware-wise.
Here's 1.237.
Also 4-point roll. The 4-point roll means that they pause every 90 degrees as they go through the roll. Four-point roll means that they pause every 90 degrees as they go through the roll. They like to come in low, like they're doing right now. They're going to be doing low passes at high speed.
Why is that?
It's just impressive. Getting ready to land now.
Okay.
They're putting the gear down. So they're going to do a gear pass.
What's that?
That's where they put the landing gear down.
Okay.
So they're going to come through, they're going to put the gear down, they're going to make sure the gear is down and locked before they make their final pass for landing. So that's what he's going to do right now. F4U is putting his gear down. He's now got his gear down. They call it a gear pass.
Do you ever collide with a bird?
It's very seldom. The birds can see us coming long before the planes get there. They can get out of the way. Unfortunately, we usually collide with one another.
Okay.
You may want to get a video of this. This is a B-17 bomber.
Yeah, it's very great.
Okay. Take it off.
Runway's clear. Beautiful, Mike. Scale takeoff.
Very nice, Mike.
Okay.
Well, we'll get a little altitude, then we'll do gear up.
Anybody got a camera sitting over here? Chair? We can turn it in at the booth.
Somebody left it going.
Yeah.
Can you say that again, Lou? I missed that conversation. Okay, thanks. I played radio.
if you haven't noticed, Brian's flying at every attitude of level. Right now with the airplane basically backwards and upside down. It's pretty crazy. Okay, he's climbing up, and I think he's doing what they call an auto rotation. We'll actually kill the motor, and then land the thing dead stick. And he's upside down doing rolling on the way down. So the motor's off. He's going to use the rotor head speed from altitude to trade for landing. How about your flight also?
And you're ready to go anytime, Jeff? Yeah, I just need to plug in and get upwind so I guess I got to launch this way.
Downwind?
Well,
Wind, you have to launch that way.
okay. Oh, excellent. Yeah.
That's good. You notice the color of the rotor blades, they're red and white striped. You see if they're spinning. Actually, the last couple of years, we've actually had the sheriff helicopter here on Sundays. They would go fly it in. Unfortunately, the helicopter was broke this year. We couldn't do it. It was kind of a neat addition to the show. And it takes a lot of skill just to fly a helicopter stable and smooth flight, a lot of coordination. If you, like I said, if you haven't tried the simulator in the back, you can turn it on to helicopter too. It takes quite a bit in order for one to practice and coordinate. You got to use your throttle, your the pitch on the helicopter, the yaw, and your I guess you would call it equivalent ailerons.
Is he not here present yet?
When he can be here real quick.
ASAP, because we're going to fly the jet. The jet section is only about 15 or 20 minutes, so like 2:30 or less, they got to be ready to go.
Do that 2:30 also, like Norio.
I saw Norio here, so we got to make sure he's set up and ready to go. Find him, make sure he's ready ASAP.
He is actually, and he is already getting ready, and he is here, so, okay, great.
Fly here, folks. So let's see what happens here. He's getting ready to take off and throttle up.
Fly like an eagle. There we go, folks. The eagle is flying. I think he's just waving over the field looking for a meal down here somewhere. We have enough squirrels on the field. Maybe he'll find them. Oh, that's pretty good. Look at that. A loop with an eagle. As the eagle's taking flight, I'm going to go ahead and walk over to where the jet is here. While they're prepping it now, I'll let you hear a jet engine spool up. They use propane to get the turbine spinning while they're doing their checks here now. And then once they're ready to go, they'll get the jet fired up. They do use air to bring the landing gear up and down, pneumatic. Unlike the eagle, we use claws to land with. They're going through all the pre-flight around the jet right now. They just finished the tank, filter tank actually with propane, which is how they start the engine up. Once they get it spooled up pretty good, then they go ahead and kick in the turbine. Most of it's computer controlled. Okay, the Eagles just came in. Well, I should say I just got cleared for the Eagles to come in now. So they'll be coming around for a final approach here. So he caught a thermal there, so he's kind of riding that on the way down. Okay, no problem. The Eagle has landed on the thrust. The jet itself weighs 18 pounds. I just got clearance that they can take off. So being number one on the runway, they're get this bad boy going. It's an F-16. They're using a frequency called 15. It's 180 mile an hour top speed. They normally cruise at 160 miles per hour. We'll probably see that today, no problem. As you heard, they had an automatic start sequence, computer control. Final checks, here they go, they're on the roll. Liftoff, F-16 in the air. As they get up to their altitude for flying now, the cost of this jet's approximately $6,000. It will burn 1 gallon of fuel every 10 minutes. The brakes and the landing gear are both pneumatic. So I'll stop talking and let you kind of enjoy the jet. Enjoy.
Roger that. That's right. It's better to be stuck down than up. It cycled over the okay.
And the dive, he can probably, like I said, get to about 90 miles an hour. F-15 Super Hornet. And there go the airliners again. Great level, not something Walter's used to doing. Well, there it goes the drinks again. So much for that idea. F-18's out on the runway. He's number one on the runway for takeoff. As soon as his traffic control was handled here, we'll get him in the air. The F-16 on the ground, the turbine is, they're refueling and retopping off everything right now. And there's Walter showing off again. Old hammerhead stall there. As long as I've known Walter, I don't think I've ever known him to fly straight and level. F-18 in the air. And here comes the DC-10. Touchdown, the crowd goes wild. Oh, great one, Walter. Thumbs up on that. And the 777's down. Good job.
I enjoy flying.
He says he enjoys flying, folks. Doesn't matter which way it is. Up, down, left, to right. He enjoys there. That's about as much speed as you can get out of that bad boy, but you know, it works. And without the music on, we put that on for you intentionally so you can hear the ducted fans and you can hear the way they throttle back prior to getting into a maneuver or throttle into a maneuver. Takes a while for the turbine to spin up there. Good job. Okay, they just called me in here and they said they were going to slow it down and do a slow pass to give you an idea of the difference. So let's start slowing it down now.
Whatever you want, Jeff. Whatever you want.
I just informed again, they got a fast pass coming up again, so they look for altitude and coming diving out of the altitude to get the speed up. 165. So he'll bring off some of that airspeed for operative altitude and then come on down and make the landing. F-16 clear to land. F-16 in a short final. Watch the wings, my folks. See how stable this is. F-16 on the ground safely. Well done, Mike.
That was fun. Okay, cool. If you guys need any more, feel free to yell. I got the. All you want when we're doing the lap. You thought you were just practicing running. For you, it's been a long week. 3 books.
Their lithium cells. Okay, a couple of aircraft are on final. Bombardier is a Tiger Moth. Nice and slow down. A little bit of headwind helps their lithium cells. Okay, a couple of aircraft are on final. Bombardier is a Tiger Moth. Nice and slow down. A little bit of headwind helps you go up. And he's got Jeff's got another biplane, Skybolt ready. And he's actually got a brave person on board with no parachute. He's got a wing walker. What am I? You go up. And he's got Jeff's got another biplane, Skybolt ready. And he's actually got a brave person on board with no parachute. He's got a wing walker. What am I? Opportunity to show you what there is in radio control. Just a couple ground rules we may or may not have mentioned before, but please stay behind all the orange spectator lines at all times, unless we indicate to do so. At lunch, you'll have the opportunity to come out and try your hand at flying a trainer, and we'll tell you more details about that. There'll also be a helicopter available for learning to fly on. Get you a couple minutes each on the sticks, first come, first serve on that basis. But please take all the pictures you want, talk to the pilots. Anyone with a name badge or a green wristband will be able to help answer any questions. They're always happy to do so. And, opportunity to show you what there is in radio control. Just a couple ground rules we may or may not have mentioned before, but please stay behind all the orange spectator lines at all times, unless we indicate to do so. At lunch, you'll have the opportunity to come out and try your hand at flying a trainer, and we'll tell you more details about that. There'll also be a helicopter available for learning to fly on. Get you a couple minutes each on the sticks, first come, first serve on that basis. But please take all the pictures you want, talk to the pilots. Anyone with a name badge or a green wristband will be able to help answer any questions. They're always happy to do so. And, Kevin Walsh is on final of his Freedom. It's nice to support 3D flyer aircraft. A little bit of wind, as you can see, they just don't want to come down sometimes. They want to keep flying. They're light airplanes, doesn't take a lot of wind to keep them airborne.
What are you saying is catching? He said it's just like the
of his freedom. It's nice to support 3D flyer aircraft. A little bit of wind, as you can see, they just don't want to come down sometimes. They want to keep flying. They're light airplanes, it doesn't take a lot of wind to keep them airborne.
Is he going to release the wing walker by any chance?
No, we don't.
Is he going to release the wing walker by any chance?
No, we don't.
This flying a C-47 out there. Twin electric power, 2 motors. C-47's got the gear down doing an approach. A lot of pilots do a gear check, as we call it. Fly by, make sure they can count the number of landing gear they're supposed to be down. So Mike's taxi to B-17 back to center taxiway. He'll have it on static display later. Definitely go chat with him if you're interested in taking some pictures. And all the detail he's got into the airplane and learn the history of it. This flying a C-47 out there. Twin electric power, 2 motors. C-47's got the gear down doing an approach. A lot of pilots do a gear check, as we call it. Fly by, make sure they can count the number of landing gear they're supposed to be down. So Mike's taxi to B-17 back to center taxiway. He'll have it on static display later. Definitely go chat with him if you're interested in taking some pictures. And all the detail he's got into the airplane and learn the history of it.
I'm Mike Liggett, and I've been here with the Tomcats about, since 2004, but I've been flying since even since I was a kid back in the 60s and 50s. But this plane here is a replica of the one my dad was shot down in the war. It's a B-17G. It's all scratch built, and it has these guns that I'm running right now. I wouldn't normally run in the up in the air because I'm busy flying a plane, but on the ground here it's fun to see the kind of things you can do to these models to articulate their functionality. So I even built the motors and didn't build the batteries, of course, that kind of thing. But it's all painted up to match my dad's plane. He was shot down with all his buddies on their mission bombing Berlin in 1944. So they spent the rest of the war in the POW camp and luckily made it back. So that's the story.
Ooh, you think anything will fly? So Walter's flying that. How many of you are Star Trek fans? Look off to your left. Launching the USS Enterprise. And we're going to try that again. There we are. UFO reports that we're in the Bay Area about 9 o'clock at night. So Jeff brought a myriad of airplanes today. They're all different types of foam and different concoctions he made. Really neat stuff though. He's put a lot of work into this. So it's proof that you can fly almost anything. So let's see, you guys have seen this morning a lawnmower, a doghouse, a stop sign, USS Enterprise, and the Enterprise doing outside loops. We've had a boat, and I don't know, your neighbors might think you're crazy if you described it to them, and a backwards airplane about ready to take off. Copy the plans. You need one. What did you 62 on it? Blow it up. many of you thought you'd see a USS Enterprise flying today? Never in your life, right? So it shows the creativity that some modelers have. And Jeff, I don't know if you've been down to the north end, the left side of the field, got a bunch of different airplanes, all shrouded by a blow-up alien. It's quite interesting. He's done some neat stuff with his airplanes and flies them around. They're all electric, all of his, battery operated. Okay, Walter's going out with our... Like I said, you've seen a superhero, the USS Enterprise, a backwards airplane, a lawnmower, a doghouse, a stop sign. What else is there?
Uh-oh, it went out.
That is so cool. It's all electric. It's just raspy because it's in between the way it's set up.
Like an 049.
I know.
That's a pretty good
That's kind of good.
All we got for things to slide.
Okay, we got a superhero. The Enterprise looks like he might be coming in for approach. We have a backwards airplane that went in the weeds. I guess the engine put in our backwards airplane, so he's going out to get it. And the Enterprise is down. Give it a round of applause. A little windy today. And there's our backwards airplane.
Oh, brother.
So it looks like we're playing it in reverse. The Enterprise is doing...
See, the runway's all lit up. Carries 4 batteries, 3 for all the lights and 1 for the motor. Actually, it's 5 batteries. 3 for the lights, 1 for the motor, and 1 for controlling the flight surfaces, like the elevator and the rudder.
It's Jeff from Pacifica, and I've got my scratch-built night flyer here at Tomcats for a little evening display for Friday night's party. So we're going to give it a shot. 60-inch wing and a whole lot of love.
Oh, you're good. Turbulence there. Oh, you got him. This thing? Oh, yeah. Hey, you did it. You pulled it off. Look at that arrow up there. Barely see it, right?
Little Rusty come down from Pacifica. It's an ST's Rocket Sky Ranger converted over. We got this plane for $7 on Amazon, and groups up there in Pacifica got about 5 or 6 of these, and mine wound up being turned into a night flyer. So we're gonna do a little hand launch here with the turbulence. So hopefully we can clear the ground. Just running a Supo, running about a 500 watt motor with about a 4S. I don't like to run at full throttle because it kind of heats things up a little. It's just in case you need it.